Hey Libra, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are good. I'm going to see what wants to come out. If this does resonate, like, share and subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated. Split the deck. Here you appear. Feels like it's going to be a powerful reading. Let's see what wants to come out. Present energy, Knight of Swords. King of Cups in reverse. Interesting what's coming through with this. I'm being guided to stop for a second and just come straight on this message. So the usual message that I get is like, yeah, master your emotions, be the bigger person, mastering emotional reactivity. This is saying the opposite. This is saying something needs to be released, something needs to be felt, something needs to be transmuted, something needs to be, you need to combust, you need to explode, you need to release, you need to let it go, you need to, something wants to be spoken, wants to be said. Maybe confronting somebody. There may be a struggle with this. You may feel like some kind of block in terms of your throat chakra. Speak up, speak up. Something needs to be said. How are you really feeling? It's like you could have logically told yourself that you understand why something's hard, why something would hurt. It's like, yeah, it makes sense why you feel like this. But something doesn't want to be understood logically. Something wants to be expressed. Something wants to be felt in the body. Something wants to have awareness brought to it. Maybe there's a boundary you need to set. Not everything's so black and white. Something's being called for me to share. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it's just to explain the point. So, you know how it's like if someone's out and they come and ask you for something, it's like there's somebody that I know is definitely in need that I see regularly that comes and asks me for something. It doesn't matter what it is, but it's like that comes and asks, like, how people say, hey, look, have you got any money? Have you got any food? Have you got a cigarette? Have you got a lighter? Have you got It's like they always come and ask me, and because it's now comfortable for this person to come and ask me, they do all the time. They don't bother asking anyone else. They always come straight over to me if I see them in this public area, because they know I'm a safe person to come to. They know they're going to get what they need. They're going to get their needs met. They know they're not going to get a bad answer or a bad reaction because I've met them with love before. So it makes sense for this person to come to me. I understand that. And what is the right thing to do? The right thing to do is to give to those in need. Regardless, it's like, oh, don't even count how much you've given. It's like you just give and give because that's who you are. However, today I was guided to say that it's okay. Like, obviously I don't mind doing this because if I did, I wouldn't do it. However, think how many people are around. Is there not someone else you can ask? Because this is now denting my energy. I can't keep up like my own resources and somebody else's resources as much as I want to help everyone. And there was something coming through about feeling like a bad person for saying no. Feeling like I'm doing something wrong in terms of spiritually by turning someone in need down, which I didn't, but I made it clear that next time maybe I can't, just so they had the heads up that that could be the response, and it will be. And I have done that before, where it's like, it's not always about what you think it's about. It could be an opportunity for you to set boundaries. Are you in a place where you've given and you've given too much, where you've left yourself in a problem? Is it time to set boundaries with someone, to say something, even if it doesn't feel good, even if it makes you feel like not the good person, or if someone's going to think of you in the wrong way? what is honouring you? As much as honouring everyone else, what is honouring you? Because what it feels like is somebody has taken and taken and taken, or something has drained you, a job, a situation, and that you've kept so composed. But there may be something here where, as much as you're emotionally mature and emotionally intelligent, that something's been suppressed. It's that kind of through gritted teeth energy, that as much as you're trying to be okay, it's like that thing of trying to raise your vibration. It's like you can't fake a frequency. Feel where you're at. Honor where you're at. Honor how you feel. It's just as sacred. The rage, the hurt, it's just as sacred. That the goal is not to be, the goal is not to not feel. It's like honor how you feel. You may see yourself as like, you don't want to react as an old version of you. This isn't about that. This is honouring your emotion. It feels like raw emotion needs to come out. Similar to that inner child, those inner child wounds. A lot of the times, the things we didn't say when we were younger to stand up for ourselves, the things we didn't say that we really wanted to say, how we truly felt, those narratives are still running around inside us. And to really say it, scream it, have the tantrum, let it out, say what you want to say, how you feel. No matter how vulgar it is, it needs to be released. It's not, it's like that thing of, I see a video, it's coming through now about how the reason why men, a lot of men, especially with how we've been programmed, how men have been programmed, how we've all been programmed, because it's masculine. Women are same, and same with me for a long time till I really started working on things, is that how every emotion comes out in anger, because it doesn't feel comfortable to feel sad. It feels vulnerable to feel sad. It feels vulnerable to feel hurt. But that boost of testosterone that comes with the anger, that comes with the rage, it's almost like a fake empowerment, kind of like a fake strength, a fake respect. Because really it's like you being consumed by your own storm, you being burnt by your own fire, burning yourself out. But it appears stronger in terms of what we have been programmed to perceive things as, than to really say, you've hurt my feelings, or to really cry, or express that, those things that make many feel vulnerable. Something here is like to really face it, feel it, free it, let it go. Something wants to be felt, something wants to be said. Don't hold back. Honor yourself. It's not about how you look, it's about how you feel. You don't have to do this around people that are going to belittle you for that. Do it somewhere privately, some kind of rage ritual, in nature. Maybe write it down, burn it, transmute that energy. Scream, shout, say what you need to say. Maybe a conversation needs to be had with someone in person. It's like really letting it all out. I'm now seeing like a cat shaking, you know, like if they're shaking off trauma or how their bodies vibrate. It's like something, the trash needs to be taken out. Something wants to be released inside of you. It's poisonous to keep something in. It feels like you could be having your buttons pushed right now. It's like it's something, like an energy is trying to push you over the edge, like spiritually, like you feel like your guides are just pushing you over the edge. Situations, life pushing you over the edge, yourself pushing you over the edge. It's like, yeah. You're being guided to boil over, because that's what's going to create the space for what you really want to be focusing on right now. Because it's like, this is something that's getting in the way, something that needs to be cleared. I don't know what this is. It could be in terms of an ex, a commitment, a past love. Like something needs to be ended so something new can start. It said past commitment. It doesn't have to be love, but something you were committed to. It feels like this is coming to an end. The final cord's being cut. Something's now just a memory, something in the distance. But it's like there's a lot of pain that's come with this past commitment, whatever this thing was. Yourself and temperance in the foundational factors. It feels like you're being shaken up. It's like being, things are being shaken up. You're being, guided to release, to let go. To break free of the idea of commitment. This is going to sound strange, but to break free of the idea of commitment. Why are you doing what you're doing? Are you just doing something because you said you would, because you committed to it once upon a time? But what if things have changed? What if these commitments no longer align with you? Are you still doing it even though it doesn't feel right because it's now something you've labelled as a commitment? Be mindful of where you've been more loyal to others than you have to yourself in order for something to thrive for the long term. There's had to be it's like you had to get mad. You had to get mad. You had to give up. You had to give up on what you thought you wanted to see what you truly wanted. The world, temperance, justice, the lovers and the chariot in reverse. Guys. 5 major arcana on one point of this reading here. There's Hanged Man on the back of the deck. Yeah, everything really could have come to a standstill. You could have felt like you were just going through some serious drought in terms of all life experiences for a very long time. Really hard, patience, so much patience. It's like, it's painfully slow, having to face lessons, many different things. It feels like a very confusing time. Like even that, it's like a period of time mastering emotion. It's like learning one thing and then learning the complete polar opposite thing in the next minute. And it's like there's no right way. It's like going for a period of time, like what I was saying about giving, where it's like it's only right to give. It's never right not to give. But then it's like situations come up where it might guide you not to give, and how that might feel right for you in that moment. That neither one was right or neither one was wrong. That you don't have to be a certain perfect way all the time. It's not about always it's not about always being composed. And it's not always about being wild. But a balance of both has been mastered, because it's like you could have even been getting frustrated like, well, what way's the right way? It's like there is no right way. They've all been the right way, and they are all the right way moving forward. Some of you, this may stem from programming of like that good girl, good boy programming of wanting to do what's right, make the right decision, go by the book, follow the way. It's like, what's the right way of living? What's the right? It's not so black and white. It's not so rule book. Feels like there's been lots of lessons and lots of changes of perception about what you think, maybe changes of belief. Trying to find out what way's right, what thing is right. It feels like there's this final analysis here that nothing's right and nothing's wrong, but it's all you, it's all divine. It's all okay. You can't be put in a box. When it comes to love, there's something coming through about how patient you've been when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to respecting your energy. Some of you, there's been a period of celibacy. It feels like respecting your sexual energy in that way. Things have been put on pause. Again, something's coming through about being hard on yourself if you've done something right or wrong. Should you have been doing it like this? Should you be doing it like that? Give yourself a break. You followed your first instincts. It feels like you've made decisions that really nurture you. The decisions that have felt right, but that maybe have come with a lot of difficulties. This is paying off in a huge way. You've created a turning point for yourself. You've created a new world. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Being led by the light, being a guiding light for others. The Emperor, Ace of Cups, Queen of Wands. There's been a change of mindset. Some of you, it's like being prepared for a leadership role. Yeah, the Emperor again. You may be wondering why you've had so many lessons, or why you've been chiseled in such a way by spirit, by your higher self, by your, like, being guided by your own soul knowing here. You're about to receive clarity when you least expect it. It feels like just getting comfortable with the doom, and then something comes to light, breakthrough. How is this coming in? 9 of Cups. Stop. Dreams and wishes coming true. Feels like such a delayed energy here. Something's taking a very, very, very long time. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. But it's like you're about to get out what you've put in. Ace of Swords. Ooh, strength. Best you can do right now, let go. You could be seeing 13 a lot, and it could be really annoying you because it's like things keep happening where it's like let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That reminds me of Wim. Whenever I get in the cold bath, I just literally impersonate Wim Hof to relax myself. The first time I tried to get in a cold bath, I literally wrote out his whole speech that he says. I can't remember where I said it, but I think he was guiding someone on YouTube I was watching. Wrote out his whole speech. But yeah, something about that, let it go. Maybe cold therapy would be great, cold water immersion. Especially if there's a lot of stress in the body, inflammation, anger, rage. It would probably be nice to do that after some kind of rage ritual, after you've let it out and you're feeling all exasperated, to have a cold bath. Then maybe a nice hot bath, some kind of like essential oil or something therapeutic, just to unwind, to relax, to let go, to surrender. Keep coming back to that place of surrender, let it go. It's like when you feel like you're fighting something, just let it go. when you're feeling like there's times to fight, to swim against the current, and there's time to fight against obstacles, and there's times to really refuse to back and forth with that energy. Instead of that pull and push, that kind of tug of war with whatever it is you're trying to get moving. It's like, just cut the cord, let it go. Take a minute. Three of Pentacles on the back of the deck and Judgment poking out here. Community, opportunity to have a new community, that soul tribe energy. This could be something you're looking for. Something's going to find you when you least expect it. Whatever you're energetically stating you need, you don't have. Fill your own void. Trust everything's falling into place. I get loneliness is a killer. Loneliness is painful as hell. Something I've been experiencing for a long time myself. However, fill up your cup. Connect to you. Yeah, we need others. It's human to connect. But there's also a time where we just need to be connecting to ourselves. You'll intuitively know what season you're in, and sometimes it's not even like a full season like that. Discipline, strength, yeah. No frivolous activities, guys. Interesting, it was the Five of Wands that come out, and I went to pull it out, but somehow I must have pulled out the wrong card, and it's the Eight of Cups. In a conflict, emotional turmoil. Not really any better. Yeah, frustration. Something's taken way too long. That's how it feels like you're feeling. Eight of Cups. Five of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Swords. It's like wanting to give up on an idea you've had, thinking like something's not working. You could be a little disconnected from your intuition right now. Lots of things coming in. It's like you could have been feeling really connected, then all of a sudden it's like you've lost it. Trust in the process. Be mindful of your mental, the narratives you're believing in. Meditate. Again, let it all go. Instead of looking for the problem, looking for what's going wrong, looking for what's not working, it's like just let it go. Look for nothing for a minute. If you can't look for the good, look for nothing for a minute. Go and do something else. Something that feels good to you, that feels true to you. Come back to the basics. Maybe something to honour your ancestors, to honour your ancestry. To liberate yourself. What's fun? What makes you feel good? And it feels like from a devil in reverse. It feels like from a place of love, not from a place of lust. Not like feel good in terms of let off steam, in terms of lower self antics. It feels like to really nurture yourself, nourish yourself. Because it's like you could be winding yourself up consciously, unconsciously, subconsciously, or self-sabotaging because feeling like you've been hard done by or punished because of how long something's taken or taken. Yeah. Judgment. It's like, we're waiting for you, mate. You ain't waiting for us. So it's like, well, your guys are coming through. Let go. Let go and answer the call. There's certain steps you need to take, certain things you need to do, certain things you need to empty yourself of. Trust the process, follow your intuition. It's time to cut calls with certain people, places and things. Some of you are making a song and dance about this, could be dragging it out. There's these people, places and things, there's been continuous and repetitive times. Is that consistently you're being shown in a big way or in a very clear way. You could be seeing a lot of like synchronicities, angel numbers coming up at certain times when you're clearly getting straight up disrespect from somebody. Someone's intentions are just off key. Something's just disrespecting your energy, disrespecting your boundaries, disrespecting your time. And it's like this being pointed out to you by your guides, like, look, here we go again, and you're like, yeah, I see it, I know it, I feel it. Oh, but never mind, it's not that deep. It is that deep. We're here one time. We're not here one time, but right now we're here one time. Sun on the back of the deck. I just realised how far away I put this ring light. I hope you can hear me over there. Oh, the sun. Love it. Yeah, and enter to see. Clear skies, clear vision, gaining clarity. It's sad. It's sad that not everything can be as pretty as you thought it was. Not all that glittered isn't gold, but it's like, thank God for the knowing. It saved you a lot of burns. It will save you from being burnt again and again. It's like, take the hint, something here. It's like, take the hint. Cut them off, cut it off, whatever it is. You've seen what this is. This thing is coming through, like, you know this so well. There's not even a need to look into it. You're like, yeah, should have done that already. Out. Masculine, yeah, right. My right side has bashed my leg. A High Priestess on the sun, so that you can see illusions over with, guys. Out the other side, it's now just accepting all the BS you've seen and really just transcending, transmuting. Yeah, the opossum playing dead. It's like, you don't even need to give too much away right now. Sometimes the best reaction's no reaction. Just take yourself out the equation. Turtle, Mother Earth. Number 10. It's opened on Elk, Stamina, number 3 as well. So she came out in reverse. Pulling the turtle card in reverse means that Mother Earth is calling you to reconnect in some way. If you have become flippant and forgotten to place waste in its proper place, instead of throwing it out the car window, she is calling. If you have felt alone in your time of need, she is calling. If you have been struggling financially or have little to eat, or if you have desired a child and see no pregnancy in the near future, she is your medicine. Use it. You are not alone, ever. You are a child of Earth. All acts of pleasure, joy and abundance are given by the mother of the creative force. Use her energy to aid you, and you will be healed enough to share this energy with others. So really how we are nature, our body the earth, our blood the water. It's like to really sit on the earth, ground, connect, appreciate, talk to the earth. It's alive. The trees, the flowers, connect to the herbs, make teas, foraging, appreciating, even just speaking aloud in nature, speaking to nature. reconnecting. Even in terms of a cure for loneliness, it's like, if it is a time where you are being guided to be alone, just to stand on the earth and ground, to feel the sun, helps you connect to your body, to feel your body, feel it heat up on the earth, that you're part of that. You can close your eyes and imagine roots going from the bottom of your feet down through the earth to really connect. Again, there's nothing that can't be cured, that can't be solved with the help of the Great Mother. The idea of a turtle helplessly trying to right itself after it has been flipped upside down can also symbolise contrary turtle. You are not a victim, you are not helpless. No matter how much it may seem like this is the case in your present situation, to right the ill-dignified turtle, you need only list the things you're grateful for, and from that grateful place in your heart, look for the abundance of alternatives that Mother Earth gives you. So even like drinking water from a stream, obviously check it's drinkable. Drinking water from the stream, connecting to the earth, cleansing in the stream, in the river, if you're close to somewhere like that, in the sea, resting on a tree. You can ask permission from the tree, or just standing close to it, opposite it, communicating that way. Hugging a tree, speaking to a tree, sitting by a tree. It's like years and years of wisdom and such healing energy. Maybe you're to build something in nature, help to preserve nature, to plant more things, something like that. Something's coming up about building. You could have a plan for the long term, how you want something to grow. Or look to nature when it comes to your business. 22, the builder. Observe nature when it comes to your business. When it comes to your life, when it comes to your business. 43, the spider, opportunity. There's an opportunity staring you right in the face. Something that's so you, something that seems so simple. Something so feels so precious. And this idea could come to you when you're just enjoying, observing something simple. And it's like an epiphany, an idea for a business, a way to move forward, a way to market something, a way to tweak something, accepting to let something go, the same way with them cycles, the seasons, horsepower. And the swan, grace. Great things take time. It's like if by constantly feeling like you're going to miss an opportunity, you're technically asking to miss an opportunity. You're waiting for the missed opportunity, not for the opportunity. Slightly counter manifesting. This could be for some of you. Take a minute, go within. There's nothing outside you need. Everything is within. All externals are lovely. That Ram Dass meditation coming through. All we'll ever do is sit round the fire. That spark within you. There's a whisper, there's something right there. You don't need to go around looking for it. You don't need someone to give you it. It's within you. Swan. Slow down to receive. Could feel like a lesson, an earth lesson in terms of your feminine energy right now. It's coming through heavy, mountain lion again, leadership, being prepared for a leadership position. Yeah, failing to see a magical opportunity. These feelings could be getting in the way, blurring your vision. Something needs to settle. The waters need to settle. Look to nature for this, to create this shift. Again, yeah. The world, number 21, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Let's see if I can move forward. A little tad. A little tad. Can't really see what's going on here now, but if you haven't heard me for the whole 38 minutes, then I don't know why I'm moving forward, because I'm not going to post the last 5, but yahi. Gentle, sensitive, kind and experienced, a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Children or childhood, the return of people or romances, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. And we've got the Empress. Number 3, time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. The Chariot, number 7, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. That dragonfly, end to illusion, flying right out of illusion. That thing's coming through about, some of you, there's a past marriage or a past commitment. You thought you was going to marry somebody or something didn't work out. You could be reminiscing on that. It's like we tend to forget either how bad or how good things were. Sometimes we see things through rose-tinted glasses. As time goes on, memories can be warped. The right word. Be mindful of slipping into fantasy as a way to avoid having to face these feelings that need to be faced, to clear the way so that you can really enjoy the real fantasy, if that makes sense. Yeah, we've got 9 of Wands. 111. Crystal. Do I have to say every reading? Another crystal I can't pronounce, but yes, I can't. Zoisite. 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 Chakra. Sacral. Things are getting in your way, probably emotions or spiritual concerns. Hard work is needed and you must avoid putting blocks in your own way. Find reasons to do things, not reasons not to. Be strong and independent because you have everything you need to succeed. Open up to the positive potential of any situation. Zoisite will help dispel negative thoughts, and focusing on your sacral chakra will aid creativity. Look under the surface for answers and definitely avoid lazy inclinations. Zoisite will aid you here too. Zoisite will aid you here too. Don't let others divert your direction. Find some quiet time to meditate to ease stress. That's the crystal up there. Zoisite. Guys, we have number 11, the smoking caterpillar. Which is something about not always knowing who to trust when it comes to taking advice, not knowing what's right and wrong. And this is the thing, it's like, you could get great advice from somebody that has not the greatest of intentions. Things aren't always so simple to really follow your gut. It's not always easy to know in advance who will give the best advice or when you will come to find it worthwhile. For this reason, stay open and welcome graciously any recommendation you should receive, whoever and wherever they might come from. Maybe they will prove to be useful sooner than you think. Key question: which or whose advice do you need right now to help you reach your goal? Page number 25. Happy news about your career promotions or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. Cheerful, mischievous, studious and responsible. Four. Let's check out the cats. I still left Sif in there. I thought what it'll be will be. Let's not avoid it. Let's not avoid it. There's no need. No need to fear. Who have we got today? We've got the Bruiser. Hold your corner when others threaten to spray in your territory. Little boxer, the Bruiser. Yeah. Feels like a bit like that dark feminine energy, really setting boundaries. Maybe nothing needs to be said. Maybe it's just a body language thing. Maybe it's just a shift of your energy, where how you're, like the place how you're feeling. Or maybe something does need to be said. It's like you'll know how far something needs to go for you to set a boundary or assert your energy in a certain way. This sturdy southpaw's battle scars tell the tale of a lifetime of scraps. Brute force is his strategy. There have been many victories and a few defeats, but he always comes out swinging. You should see the other cat. Something else is coming through this. It's sitting on the Princess of Summer, the new relationship energy. Is for some of you, it's like you felt like you had to fight for a lifetime. That you feel a bit battered and bruised. Look at his eye. Boom. But there's a shift in how you're handling yourself, how you're protecting yourself. Putting the gloves down, putting the fists down. Not being so defensive, learning new ways of setting boundaries, of asserting your energy, that the internal shift that you have affects how others come towards you, affects how others approach you, that you can say a lot without saying anything at all. It feels like there's been a mastering boundary setting, and in a way where you don't feel like you have to always fight your corner. This relationship coming in, it's very supportive. It feels like you're going to be able to let your guard down. It feels like finally being able to rest. What's coming through as well, sleep with one eye open, but it's like you can finally sleep with both eyes shut. Something's going to feel like a reassurance. It's very healing. It's going to be a very healing relationship. And of course, there's that thing of like, we can't rely on someone else for us to heal. But love is healing in itself, and to really open up to support without feeling like it's a weakness. Yeah, because there could be some defensiveness about this. It's like you're better off alone. That stray cat kind of energy. you're being asked to domesticate yourself. 52. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. No, I'm not. I'm going to do a herbal magic pull. We've got clove. And then I'm going to leave it there. Page 107, planetary companion Jupiter, zodiac Aquarius, energy masculine, daily correspondence Thursday, element fire. One of the original ancient spices of the spice trade. Cloves carry a long and varied history in the language of flowers. Clove speaks of dignity. Clove produces all kinds of magic in the kitchen, so don't overlook its culinary possibilities. Magical properties. Clove is said to be an aphrodisiac. It is frequently used to invite prosperity, protection, and purification energies. Clove's scent can open your intuition and create a sense of openness in meditation. Pumpkin spice, everything, clove in everything right now. I'm already starting, guys. We've got the clove in this. It's a little clove. What is this? Harvest pumpkin infused with brown sugar, ginger, cinnamon, toasted clove, and sweet vanilla. Guys, if I could turn this into a latte. Or like 60 days no coffee, guys. 60 days. But clove, what else is clove good in? Hot chocolate, I mix it in cacao, mix it in lots of different things. Even in food, I love putting it in like lentils. It has that kind of like all spicy flavour. Like if I'm cooking savoury dishes, I put it in that. Or like homemade things, oats, like I used to mix like oats, cacao powder, cloves, cinnamon, ground ginger, coconut sugar, or like agave, and some kind of like I used to just mix it with water. To be fair, people mix it with milk or like plant milk, but mix it with water and make it into like a chocolatey porridge kind of thing. Put sultanas in it, and then like the sugar from the sultanas as they get hot goes into the porridge, and it's like a Black Forest gâteau-y rocky roady kind of porridge. It's actually banging. Put pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, hemp seeds if you like it. Some people find that a bit too earthy. Mushroom powders, reishi mushroom powder, chaga mushroom powder. What else I used to put in it? Goji berries. Just chuck it all in the pot, mix it all up, little splash of water, boom. And then coconut yogurt I used to have on the side, and then get raspberries like frozen. I don't know where I'm going here, but I'm now going to make this tomorrow. This is my autumnal breakfast. And then like frozen raspberries, but then crush them so they go like little sprinkles, and sprinkle them on the coconut yogurt. It's heaven. It's actually heaven. Some ground almonds. And there. Oh, it's been a while. When it's really like dark in the autumnal wintry mornings, and you just put on your little candle and you can smell the clove and the cinnamon, and oh, it's heaven. Anyway, back to this clove. Use clove essential oil. What other one is there? I don't think I've got any left, but doTERRA do this one. I think it's called On Guard. This essential oil. It's got clove in it, and when I'm feeling run down, I just put a little drop in water and drink it. Yeah, I've run out. This is the oregano one. It's just in a little bottle like this. Oregano, #1 antioxidant in the world. This is great as well. Where did I first hear about oregano? But the On Guard one from doTERRA, it's got clove. I'm sure it's clove. Is it clove? I don't know. Anyway, clove oil, essential oil. To improve memory. A necklace of cloves can be worn as a protective measure. Burned, it will stop people from gossiping about you, draw money to you, and banish negative energy from you. Something else is for like dental care, avoiding fillings. Clove heals cavities. prevents decay, if I'm correct. I think I'm correct. I used to mix it with coconut oil and just like if I had any kind of inflammation, especially being a smoker, like just put it on. Or like whole cloves. It depends how you want to do it. Making like a mouthwash with that, I guess not everyone's cup of char. Including pot puree or a mulled wine or cider to create a comfortable, cozy atmosphere. That's another thing, is like, especially if you don't drink. I don't really drink. I do now, like once a year if I fancy it, an occasion. It's not like I don't drink, but on a daily basis throughout the year I don't drink, and I kind of avoid alcohol because it just doesn't make me feel great. But and if you're somebody that does that, that likes mulled wine, then you can make like mulled wine tea and just put all of the kind of seasoning and the herbs into a tea bag and just soak that. You don't even need to put it in a tea bag, but just make your own, the same way you make the wine, but just without the alcohol, just with the water and the spices. You can put peeled orange and things like that. You could add essential oil. I've done it before and mixed it with coffee when I was drinking coffee. Interesting flavour. I wouldn't go for it, but whatever. Tuck into pockets, spell jars and posies for any of its applicable properties depending on your needs. Given to friends, clove will help the friendship strong. Stud fresh oranges with cloves for seasonal decorations and to repel moths from your closet. I bless these 7 cloves with friendship deep and true, and call on love's great power that the message reaches you. For ties that bind in love and life cannot be yet undone. As time goes by, it pulls our hearts still closer, as if one. I'm going to leave it there, guys. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.